Girl, the way Kenya shut Marlo down when she went in for a hug.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
Real Housewives Atlanta season, I don't know, episode, I don't know, but I know this episode, as chaotic as it was funny, because let me tell you something. Girl, all y'all are wrong. All of y'all wrong and all of y'all are not wrong, and I have so many things to say, so let's go and get into it. So we are on the trip, girl. We made it to Blue Ridge Mountain. I've actually been there before. Me and my friends went back in 2020. I think it was like the end of July. We had a good time. I honestly want to go back and do a cabin trip because it was really, really fun. It was really, really fun. But Blue Ridge girl, she is racist still up there. It's girl, like, ooh, it's a whole story behind that. But so Marlo is trying to give Kenya a hug. Kenya showed up. Kenya said she wasn't coming at first. We know Kenya. She loves a dramatic entrance. Even Candy knew it. And, you know, Kenya shows up last minute at the restaurant. That's where we, you know, kind of left off at. So, you know, Kenya showed up early in the morning because she wants to be a part of the things. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and start from the beginning and just give y'all how I feel watching this whole episode from the very beginning. The only reason why Kenya showed up and did this stuff is because she needs to check. And it's no shade, it's no anything. It's just she needs to film so she can get an episode. So, of course, she's not going to stay at the house, but she is going to show up to the stuff because she wants to film. That's why I think this whole beef is completely stupid, because if Kenya was like really just irritated and just didn't want to be there, stay your ass at home. Like, I'm just going to be completely honest. There is no way, unless it's a substantial amount of money. Like, I would have just said that, hey girl, I'm here because we gotta film, period. But you know, she can't say that. She can't say that. Like, Kenya can't, I don't know how much they get paid now per episode, but it'd be, you know, close to $100,000 or, you know, a little bit more. I think it's probably went down over the last 2 or 3 seasons because the seasons haven't been doing that well. But this is what it's giving. Like, Kenya is there to work. She's there to film, and Marlo knows that. Marlo knows that Kenya needs to be here to film, so she's just like, hey girl, if you can't stay at the house, you can't follow my rules, then I don't want you here. Like, then just go ahead and go home. And Kenya's just trying to make herself be there, and it was just so childish and so dumb on both of them, because it's like Marlo didn't even want to leave and she didn't want to do anything because she's like, I can't have my way. So, girl, let's talk about it. So, Sonya has talked to Kenya. She's like, hey, girl, you know, let's figure this out. And Kenya's just not interested. She's just not interested. She's just not interested. So, now, Sonya has now taken this tea to Marlo. And she's telling her, like, hey, you know, Kenya, you know, just feeling this type of way because of this, and that. And, like, all of these things. And I get it. I get why Kenya doesn't want to speak to Marlo, why she doesn't want to be around her. Marlo has said some very disgusting stuff. She's made comments about her husband. She can't find a man. She said something about her mama not loving her a couple years ago. And Kenya has forgiven Marlo for some of the things and stuff, but sometimes Marlo does hit below the belt. It's like she goes 0 to 100 like real quick. So, you know, Kenya, this episode went below the belt. She brought up the stuff with the children. You threw these kids out. And I just thought that was just not cool at all. I just thought that was just really low. But it's also low on Marlo. So it's like, girl, when you go low, I go get down in the gutter with your ass. So, Sonya is telling the tea to Marlo, and Marlo like, oh girl, she brought up the kids, like it's about to get real ugly. And you can tell Marlo ain't feeling it, like she's feeling some type of way. And, you know, Marlo one thing about it, Marlo gonna voice her opinion and stuff. Like, she was trying to get Kenya to talk to her, but Kenya just was not. Kenya was like, nope, not talking. So I did like the conversation of Candy, like, hey girl, you got $1 million business, but you own a bootstrap budget. Like, you gotta fix it together. Like, Candy was being honest with Sheree, saying you are known. Like, people know about She About Sheree. Everybody talks about She About Sheree all the time, but you don't have anything behind it. And I think Candy was giving her some real good advice. First of all, we can take any business advice from Candy as long as it ain't got nothing to do with restaurants and stuff. Cause baby, the way them damn workers don't be washing their hands and cleaning the damn ice buckets and shit in her restaurant, I don't know if I from your ass with that. But like she was giving her some very solid advice, just saying, hey girl, like you, even if it's small, like if you can get them with 50 pieces, sell that, like sell that. But honestly, I think it's a joke, to be honest. I think the reason why it's so much because it was a disaster. Sheree doesn't realize that it's a disaster. Like She by Sheree. We don't recognize She by Sheree because we want Sheree to like fashions. We know it because it was a complete disaster. I think sometimes folks think that disasters can be, if it's attention, you can make money off of it. Not all the time. Like it's a joke. Now, Sheree might come with some cute pieces and stuff. She might deliver and stuff. The name is cute, but I don't think Sheree sees it. I don't think Sheree understands it. She wants to go very big, and if Sheree can't go very big, she don't want to do it. She don't want to do it. So it's just like, girl, it's really, really unfortunate. Like it's like, girl, it is what it is. So Marlo tries to talk to Kenya. Kenya running around the house. She ain't feeling around. She ain't feeling it at all. And the camera folks chasing, Marlo said, hey girl, if you're not gonna talk to me, and I feel like Marlo was I don't know how to engage this, because the way Kenya was acting, like you can just tell when she came in that she just was trying her best not to. She was like faking it. She was just like faking. I'm not gonna act like Marlo was here. It was so childish. It's like, no. So Marlo said, hey, can I talk to you for a second? I also think there was the tone of how Marlo was saying, hey, let me talk to you for a second. I think Marlo should have said, hey, can you, like, for us to have a really good week, for us to like, whatever, can we just have a good conversation over to the side? Can you like, girl, nope, I don't want to hear it because I just came in on this petty stuff. I'm not interested in it. I'm going to be petty the whole entire fucking time. It's like, girl, like, Kenya came in here with an agenda. And Marlo's tone didn't help it at all either. And Marlo got so mad. Marlo said, well, if your ass ain't going, you ain't coming. Bye. Then they get in the car. They on their way to the gym mining and stuff. And they's like, don't let Kenya. She was like, don't let her in the car. Kenya proceeds to get herself in the car anyway. Like, and it's already, Kenya said, oh, I have I'm just over here. I got my own cabin across the street or something. I'm just like, girl, first of all, Blue Ridge is not that exciting. You could have just said, hey, you know what? Y'all have y'all a trip. I'm gonna be good. Like, I just don't get it. Like, if Kenya can't, like, I just don't get it. I'm not showing up to no stuff like this. This is work though. This is work. So she can't miss out on one episode. So Kenya can act like she badass and all that other stuff, but she ain't missing no episode. I'm pretty sure that she could have said, hey, I'm just gonna skip out this episode because I'm not interested in going on a trip with Marlo. This is Marlo's trip. This is Marlo's trip. Like, and I don't blame Marlo for being petty, but like, no, I don't want, if she don't want to talk to me, she don't want to act and whatever, act like I don't exist, then I don't want her here. But also, both of these folks want all the attention on themselves. Marlo wants the attention on herself, and it's also her trip, so it's like, it's giving that it's gonna get it, you know, the most attention to Marlo. But also, Kenya wants the most attention. And Kenya's like, she's making these grand entrances, she's all this other stuff, and it was just so petty. So Marlo's trying to make sure that Kenya don't participate in any other activities, but she's also doing that because if Kenya can't participate in activities, she can't film. She can't film. So Kenya just like, I'm gonna do it. So girl, they sitting in the damn driveway. They are sitting in this driveway from 30 minutes to an hour, just sitting in this driveway. Just sitting in the driveway, girl. Like just like talking it out, It was just so bad and so stupid. I guarantee you they was on the phone with production and all this other stuff. Like, she needs to go. It was so bad. So while this going on, Fatum and Drew get into it. Let me tell y'all something. Fatum got on my everlasting nerves with her drunk, irritable voice. She is so annoying. She is so annoying, girl. Like, I was like, oh, girl, you got to go sit down somewhere. Ooh, she was doing the most. She was doing the most. And I don't know what it was going on. Like, it was just her and Drew. Drew was doing the most. Drew was being petty to myself. Go back, Sheree's lapdog, all this other stuff. So they go around and trampolining for Jesus. Marlo feels better. She's like, okay, you know what? They made me have fun. My endorphins is kicking in, girl. Let's go. Let's go, girl. Let's go. So they go to the gym mining. They get there. They doing their stuff. And gym mining actually looked kind of fun. I was like, girl, what's the catch? Like, are they going to get mud? Or they folks already had this stuff prepackaged in here and all that. Like, how does that work? I'm very interested in that. So they doing this, and girl, I don't know. It seemed like one of them might have been throwing some rocks and stuff. I think that Fatum probably was throwing some rocks at Drew or something. I think they probably edited it out, cut it out. But I feel like that she did do that. I feel like that something like that had happened. And Drew and Fatum get into it, and it's like, girl, like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? We can't even be cool. Like, Marlo is just over it at this point. She's just like, oh, girl, these folks can't even keep it together, da-da-da. They really didn't do anything on this trip. They didn't really do anything on this trip. Like, this was one of the worst trips. Like, even for it to be like an hour or two drive, it was so bad. Like, they didn't have no fun nights. They have no, like, it was just drama. They went to dinner. Like, girl, I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad. So they get back. And Marlo like talking to her assistant or Matt. She's just like, oh girl, I want these girls gone. Like, I am over it. She was just like, girl, I just want y'all to go home. Like, y'all go home to the house. And now, you know, Sheree here, and she says, what you mean? She said, girl, this was a bad trip. Like, everything was a mistake and I'm just not feeling it. So she's like, girl, like, let's go talk. Like, let's, you know, I want to talk to the girls. So Marlo gets all the girls together, they all sit down and talk, and Marlo's just like, girl, I'm just not feeling the trip. It's been a disaster, and I honestly want y'all to go home because it's just not giving. Girl, can you guys just walk out? I was just like, girl, this is messy boobs. It's messy. Then Marlo is talking, and Fatum tries to apologize, you know, and own up to her doing stuff, and then, while she's doing this, she's apologizing. She's taking shots at Drew. She's taking shots at Drew. And Drew ain't gonna, she said, well, you know what, Sheree's lapdog, here's a bone. Girl, when she threw that bone, I lost it. Why did she throw that bone at that girl like that? Why did she throw that bone? Oh, girl. I screamed. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Like, Marlo is just over. She just like, girl, you know what? At this point, everybody go. So everybody come their rides, and they about to leave because it's just, Marlo was just talking to her folks and just like, these people can't get, like, I'm just not having a good time. Like, she said she wanted to recharge, she wanted to relax, and she said she wasn't able to do any of that because everybody has just been cutting up. Like, everybody has just been cutting up, and she's just over it. She ain't feeling it no more. Everybody leaves, and girl, that's just that. And Marlo is just at the cabin. She's talking to her makeup folks or whatever. She said, girl, let's do a photo shoot, because now I feel good. Sometimes, yeah, get them folks out your house. Honestly, that has been what I am on the last couple of weeks, to be honest. I haven't had any kickbacks or anything at my house this month. Normally, I have my friends come over and stuff. Like, right now, I'm just in a space, I just want to be by myself in my space. And honestly, I'm tired of throwing things, and I hope my friends are seeing this. I'm honestly tired of being the one, hey, let's do this Sunday. Let's meet up. I'm tired of being the fat caretaker in the friend group. I'm tired of being the one setting stuff up. I want folks to say, hey, you know what? Let's do something. What's the name? It's just like, girl, everybody got their boyfriends. Everybody got their partners. They whatever. It's just like, girl, I'm done. Ooh, girl, now I be spilling too much tea. I'm just done. Like, I get, when Marlo said, just everybody at the house, I felt that so much. I was like, girl, yes. I don't feel like doing that. Maybe I should say this for Patreon, girl. That's where I really be talking. But I'm not gonna be out here like, girl, making up plans and doing kickbacks and all that other stuff. No, girl, I'm good. Still don't even know what I'm gonna do for my birthday, girl. I don't know. I might just fly out of here. I'm not, as many people who surround myself and how many friends I have, girl, it's just feeling very lonely. Like, everybody got their stuff going on. I'm just over it. Like folks get in relationships and then they disappear. Then you got folks like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, I get it. So Marlo kicking them folks out, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just like, hey girl, I'm not finna beg for nothing. I'm not finna be set up anything. I'm not finna be doing anything. Like, girl, I'll be here when y'all ready. When y'all set something up. But I'm not finna be setting anything up. I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of doing that. Like, I'm just tired. Period. But next episode, because girl, get into all my shit. I might take this to Patreon. Matter of fact, I will. Sign up. Don't sign up right now because we got 5 more days. You're going to get rebilled. But the first of the month, definitely sign up for Patreon because we be talking over there. And I got a story to tell y'all over at Miss Patreon, girl. Because, you know, I be telling my little sex stories over there. Purr. So, and other stuff. We be having other conversations and stuff. But the girls be really living for the sessions. But, yeah, next episode, Marlo's going to therapy. She's breaking down. She's, you know, telling her therapist about the stuff that's going on. We got Todd and Candy talking about the wheel in Georgia. I'm like, girl, let me go ahead and get mine together, girl. Let me go ahead. Like, I want my mom and dad to have everything I got. I have all my stuff, girl. Like, whew, it's a lot. But yeah, girl, that's a lot. But next episode seems like it's gonna be okay, decent or whatever. I'm not sure. Are they taking a cash trip? They are going to Jamaica or something. I'm very concerned about what's going on with Sonya and her husband because their whole thing with him wanting her to have another baby and she's not ready for another baby. Girl, you need to leave that man. Because, well, I ain't going to say leave that man, but it's like, that's not cool for this man to be trying to make you have a child and you not interested and he's not even there. Like, girl, no. But tell me what y'all thought about this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta and I'll talk to y'all later on. Bye.